You got WestSide Woogz today, you know. Coming from the
Bronx, you already know. Big West, 176 Grand Ave shit, you already know.
alright. So what made you start doing music?
I ain't gonna lie, like, I grew up in a family house where my grandfather was a pastor, everybody's involved with church and shit, so music was already like there firsthand.
Mm-hmm.
I was on the drums and shit, piano, shit like that. So that carried over into me, like actually writing my own music and shit like that. That's how I got into music.
Type shit. Mainstream, like who inspired you like musically?
I could say like growing up, it was a lot like Michael Jackson. As I got older, it was like Fab, smooth rapping, like not too like crazy shit. I like the smooth vibe and shit, like melody shit. I liked 50, but it wasn't like a big inspiration. Like, you feel me? It was just like another person that I listened to.
Right.
But for like an inspiration, like how I got my aura, the way of swag and rapping was Fab. Like I ain't gonna lie, Fab. I fuck with Fab heavy.
You like
Fab.
listen to Fab like since you was like how old?
I could say like 12, like 12, 13. I was shaking and shit like that. You know, he was big jerseys fitted to the side or to the back.
Right.
Headband, whatever, match. You feel me? Niggas, you know, was in the street. In New York, there was a lot of light feet going on when I was like 12, 13. So I was involved with that too. I ain't gonna front.
I ain't gonna lie, I grew up in that. I ain't gonna hold you, bro.
Feel me? So,
I can relate though.
so I was into that, a lot of Diddy, Mace. Feel me? So it goes down the line, shit like that.
That's what's up, bro. Like the song Oppie, you know, it did like 5.5
Facts.
in like 4 months.
Facts.
So like the creation of Oppie, like you know the song went crazy and went like mad Instagrams, mad different pages. We didn't know what everybody was sharing it. It was going dumb for the summer.
Facts.
So like, what was the creation of the song Oppie? Like,
Ain't no funny. It was a word that was already going around. It was a slang. Everybody just niggas is ops and and then it was a little mixed involvement with niggas. You feel me? So then that's how the song came about. But we ain't gonna really talk about all the extra shit or all the self-incriminating shit.
type shit.
As far as that, but it's a lot of he say she say shit that was going on. So that song was actually a reply
Right.
to somebody that never even dropped the song that they was previewing. You feel me? So at the same time, I jumped the gun,
Right.
which I ain't care because this shit go. You feel me?
Yeah.
You feel me? This shit gonna go no matter what. But it was to get it. You know, somebody started it, they ain't finished it. I started, I re-jumped it.
Right.
It's still there, it's still here in the streets. Niggas is playing it. Inflation niggas is playing it too. So
Type
niggas,
shit.
You feel me? So it is what it is. Drake shit. This song turned into a regular record. You heard me?
Oh, right.
Fuck it.
Like, what's the next video in your works? After Oppie, you already know.
The next video in the works. Well, I just shot a video like a week ago.
Right.
My son LP it's gonna be called Bounce. That should be dropping in February, but the next video in the works is Tour.
Right.
I'm actually shooting that tomorrow, so that's the next video that should be dropping like late January, probably March. We're gonna see in between or either before or after.
So you know you out here working on.
Yeah, definitely working, man. We got. Then I'm actually trying to shoot the weekend.
Right.
Then I'm gonna do Still, so for me, so I got a lot of videos coming up. So Still in 2020 will be crazy.
So like, what the fans like should be expecting to like get those songs?
Those songs is out. You feel me? Those songs is out. Those on the album that I dropped last year. All that, there was like 16 or 13 songs on the album.
So like, where you can like find it at? Like,
You can find out Spotify, iTunes, Amazon Music, top platforms, Tidal.
right.
Anyway you stream your music, you can find it. Deezer, like people that got MP3, Androids and shit like that, stuff like that. So it's around, you can find it. And the name of the album is definitely Walking Through the Doubts. WestSide Woogz, space WestSide Woogz. because it won't pop up.
You already know you're a Grana Star, you know,
Yeah.
showcase winner,
Yeah.
2018, man. Congrats, man. I'm
Yeah.
round of applause, man.
Facts.
Like, how do you feel like the competition in that room felt like?
It's a lot of competition. I won't never sugarcoat that, you feel me? Because that would be me cheating somebody else's work ethic.
Right.
Because I know what it takes to get up on the stage and perform, whether it's 5 people, 10 people, 30 people, 50 people, 100 people. And it's not easy. Some people have straight stage fright.
Mm-hmm.
So I will never cheat that process, but you feel me? Like, it was definitely a long process to becoming a winner on Ground Star.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, the competition there was like I say, it wasn't easy, bro.
Yeah.
Shout out to like Jack Black,
Mm-hmm.
Third Son, Mr. Oh My God,
Right.
Ace, Bad Millie's female, Jack is another female, Rails, my son Bottle Ben, there's a lot of people that do their thing on it. Bars Up De Niro, King Mayo, a lot of people. You feel me? There's a lot of people that do their thing.
A lot of talent out there.
She know, facts.
Sure. So like, how does it feel like going from the Bronx? That like, did it affect you musically, lyrically?
Yeah, I mean, definitely, because it teaches you, it taught me how to move, taught me how to deal with certain situations. Like, it's a lifestyle, like it's a whole culture thing. So it transfers over into the music, like the hardcore stuff and the fun stuff of like the fun part of the city. Like, it's a lot of fun stuff in the city that a lot of people don't really know. You understand? Like, they think of New York. Yeah, you know, a lot of people just think about New York gangs and violence, and so it's like the music that comes from New York is a lot of fun stuff within the music,
right?
With different cultures within New York City. So definitely impacted the way I write lyrically and how the music comes out, and the joy. And sometimes it's, you know, it's the opposite of joy, but it definitely impacts any state that you live in or anywhere that you come from can impact your music. You feel me?
Right.
Facts.
Like, what song in your career that you said like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, this music for me is taking off, like numbers is going up, streams is going crazy. Like, what triggered the fans or like triggered the crowd, even overall? I don't know how to do the 5 boroughs outside the states, like.
This song called I Deserve It.
Mm-hmm.
It's like one of my first songs. And the thing is, I didn't even like the song.
Right.
And my son B.O.D. was like, nah, you need to perform this song. This is the song that's going, you know, people gonna grasp to it. This is gonna get you, you know, your numbers and stuff like that. And shit happened. That shit got me Hot 97. Shit got me on,
Right.
got me a Hot 97, got me a 105.1.
Mm-hmm.
Feel me? Got me a 1 or 2 jams all the way down in Orlando, Florida.
That's about 10, but
got me a show in Virginia, Canada. You feel me? So it's like,
it took you around places. How did it feel for like freestyling for DJ South?
oh, that was a humbling experience. You feel me? Like, it was cool. It was definitely something new. Cause it was like, it's like certain people that I look up to that sat in the same seat I did what I'm doing right now. So it was cool. Like, I had fun doing it. I really enjoyed it. It was dope.
Situation with like COVID going on and time in New York City, did like it affect you with music? Any sort?
No, not really. Like, actually it helped me because I was like stuck in one place. I was able to record in my house, got my little setup and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So that helped. So like, it didn't really affect me in no type of way. Like, it really helped me in some sort of way, pushed me more to like, you know, to be dedicated to my craft. Like, this is right in front of me. Let's attack it. Let's get it done. Let's get it out. So it actually helped me.
How do you meet Briss? Like, how did that came about?
Childhood friend.
Mm-hmm.
Feel me? Grew up playing softball with him.
Right.
Feel me? And then he was into the music as well. And then we just, you know, we collabed as we got older and stuff like that. We collabed doing music and stuff.
So like, did he produce or something like that, or he just like an artist?
He's just a regular artist. He don't produce nothing like that. He's just an artist.
Okay.
Yeah.
think are the steps to create a good song?
Um, the steps of creating a good song is being in the right space mentally,
Mm-hmm.
or if you're going through something, you use that as your foundation because most of your music is much more powerful when you're going through something. That's when all the emotion come out. So it's a lot of ways you can go about making a good song. But I would say like being in a good space mentally, no distractions, having nothing but that full attention to that piece of paper or that pad or just that studio mic. You feel me? Just having that time, you don't gotta worry about what you gotta do an hour later or what you just did 30 minutes before. So just having a clear space.
You mentioned the album WTTD, which is Walking Through the Doubts. Like, was that song? I mean, was that title like created by like stuff you probably went through in life, or it was
definitely. It was a lot of doubt going on. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people doubted me. It was like, oh, you wasn't gonna get far with certain shit. Like, even if you do this, what you gonna do next?
Right.
So it was a lot of whispers going on and stuff like that. But basically, I need to walk through the doubts because breeze through everything everybody said, and I still did what I had to do. You feel me? Still came out on top. You feel me? So
pay attention to none of that.
yeah, in fact, I didn't pay attention to none of that. It was just like tunnel vision, lights on, headlights on, get straight to work, knock everything out, let's get it done. So that's why I was named Walking Through the Doubts.
How do you came up with the name like WestSide Woogz? It's a clever name.
Definitely.
It stands out in terms of like everybody else, searching up on YouTube and stuff. It stands out the most.
So,
Like views. How do you think about that?
I got that name light feeding, dancing. They started out calling me Woogie. You feel me? So it's like Woogie, Woogie. So that's how I got that name. Then it's like we're on the west side of the Bronx. So as I got older, it's like I can't have everybody calling me Woogie. That's a childhood name. So then it got to Woogz. And then I just added the west side to it. It's like fuck it, nigga, this is my side. This is where I'm from. Big W. So we got the west side to the name. So that's how I got WestSide Woogz. You feel me? I ran with it.
For like social media, like where you think people could follow you at?
Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, at WestSide Woogz.
Mm-hmm.
And same thing, Facebook, WestSide Woogz. No space, everything there. No underscore, none of that. No numbers, none of that. Just straight WestSide Woogz. Follow me there. Get into YouTube, WestSide Woogz. Spotify, type in WestSide Woogz. Title, WestSide Woogz. Google Play, WestSide Woogz. Fucking SoundCloud, WestSide Woogz. iTunes, WestSide Woogz. Fucking everything WestSide Woogz. Feel me? Big
Great, dope.